So I shared this video, not this particularly, but this message, my story, in a group of almost 500,000 people. So I'm in a mission now on a challenge, taking on the challenge to share my story and be able to help more people, more women in the situation that I was. I want to share the day and the moment that changed my life and shifted everything around with my health struggles. That was about 2009, I believe. I went to a corporate event when there were different holistic modalities, alternative medicine practitioners, some modalities I never even heard before. And there was a lady there who was taking pictures of people's auras. And I probably knew what aura was back then, but never had anything like that done before for sure. And she took the picture, and then there was a weird face on her, and she looked like, it was like, that's awkward. I don't know what's going on. I never had this happen before. And I looked at the picture, she showed it to me, and there was a beautiful violet colored aura around my whole body, and there was none around my head. And I didn't say anything. I didn't want to share my thoughts, but I knew exactly what it was and why that happened. You can believe that it's true, the aura picture and that, but for me it was a shocking experience facing finally what I had to face at that time, because that was a time of my life, and it was a 22 years of struggle with my hair and a visible hair loss that I literally wished that I could just walk around with a paper bag on my head so nobody would notice. I don't have to talk to anyone that would see me. That was the only thing that I could think of. Like, would they notice? And this issue started around when I was about 12. So it was leading every moment of my life up till 34-ish, I would say. And it created a huge anxiety, a lot of fears, a lot of shame, even guilt, not finding any answers. And that was a shocking moment that put me on a self journey, self discovery. I started working with a lady who was actually on that event doing applied kinesiology. So I started to dig into my unconscious to find my root causes. And that was the first modality I not just did work through, but I learned, and I learned many, like 20 others after that. And I was able to finally find my answers and started shifting everything around. And now today at age 38, I have a hair that I never ever had in my whole life. And it may not be ever completely perfect, but as long as it's progress, I'm happy. And I got back my confidence, and I found my answers, and I was able to change whatever I needed to change in my life and in my diet, and everything started to shift. So, but that I needed that shocking picture, and that facing reality, facing my fears, and finally starting on the self journey, and finding proper nutrition, finding the unconscious blocks and emotional blocks that I needed to heal. So I just wanted to share this with you, that everything is possible, and your body is able to heal, and it's meant to thrive. Blessings.